Let's see. Well, it says here. Who knows? I'll just keep trying to talk until I can't talk no more, huh, Mom?
I'm just thinking that.
Same freak tribe. Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Hilk empath. I just like having these little talks on the way I feel about things. And the last couple of days, I haven't really felt like talking. I don't got no juice. Weather's been real weird. It's been wintry. We're trying to be wintry. They like to make it so it snows on the mountain for all the frickin' people that ski. I'm not one of those, so I don't care. And so many things hurt. Oh man, you play too rough when you're young. Things hurt later, and so all those tells like weather's coming. My whole body just flares. Today it's my freaking where they freaking jab me in the arm 8 times. Hi Susie. I'm just kind of bitching. Things hurt. Good talk earlier today that I just watched a little while ago. New moons and we're getting an Aries new moon tomorrow, and I don't know. There's just so much air. It's just it's kind of dousing my fire, to be honest, and because I got more air and water and I got fire, but anyway, you got to make the best of it. So I just have been, and it's just been like it, so I just kind of freaking allow for things to happen, because when energies are prevalent and I don't like them, because and historically now I just kind of okay, just gotta let it go. It's super windy outside. We just had like hail dropping out here not 10 minutes ago, and it only lasted a couple minutes, but it's all day, man. Anyway, there's some things I wanted to talk about, because God, stuff has changed so much. In the state that I live in New Mexico, and it's just, the governor is just, I don't know, she just has idea, like, what is that called? Where people think that they're more important than they are? Don't they all? But, like, she's just like, oh, free education for everybody, free this, free that, it's an election, it's elections, right? So it's this, that, it's like, and everybody around here is just like, can we just have a fucking place to live? Can we just have affordable housing? We don't care. I have a college degree I don't use. There's all kinds of people on this planet that have a frick college degree they don't use. So why, it's, the world is changing. All the stuff that they said, you have to do this to be a productive member of society, they fucking lied. I did see Zach a few times today, though, man. His cancer son is just, woo, he's getting all twisted up, man. I'm telling you, got it, Benny? Good job. He's got to learn astrology, man. He's got to learn his own chart, and it'll help him navigate. He's going to freaking stroke out. He gets so worked up. I understand the passion. I get it. But, you're only freaking, you got to pace yourself, man. But I appreciate his enthusiasm. I do. Yeah, it's just, I've been waiting for this fake war crap for 3 years, 4 years. But I am happy to see more about Biden's laptop coming out. That's pretty cool, that it's actually like people are talking about it. I saw a little snippet about I don't know their names because I don't care. Mr. I don't know, but he went out there and he asked the FBI's director of cybersecurity. It's all bullshit, man. They create freaking offices to employ their buddies, and their buddies are all fucking idiots. You know, I think the majority of crimes that are solved are solved based on tips from other people. It's not from freaking police figuring anything out, man. Police have been glorified for too long. They're the second lowest test scores in the military entrance exam. All you need is a high school education. You go in the military for 2 years, 4 years. You get out, and then you go back and work at your local cop shop for 25 years. I got a cousin in Atascadero that did that. He guarded a missile in freaking the UK, met his wife there, because ain't no fucking self-respecting American woman would have married his dumbass. That dude, and you know how that like, I see these people when they're young and then they grow up, and it's just like, you can see where they just go to live more from ego and not less from spirit. It's a trip. I don't want to know those egoic people. I've known those egoic people my whole life. I want to know the people that are living from their hearts. The fool. Like me. You know? I want to say, I ain't never met another person like me. Never in 47 years have I ever met. And then there's like people, I just see thousands of them, because I've moved around a lot and I've been around a lot, and so I just say, oh, you're just another one of those, you're just another one of those, you're just another one of those. So I was thinking yesterday, I was like, I was thinking about the land. It's my Native American DNA is activating. I was thinking about the land, and I was like, man, you have a spot of land, like I'm standing on this spot of land, okay? Now, if something happened to this spot of land, would I take care of this spot of land? I would take care of this spot of land, right? But society has created so many different offices. You know, they would say the city is responsible for that spot of land, and sometimes, depending if it's in the city's, to the detriment or benefit, depends on how the city feels. If it's to the detriment, the city might say, no, the county is responsible for that little spot of land. And same liability, culpable, all that same stuff again. If they don't want, if they're not getting enough benefits for it and they don't want to take care of the land, then they go, oh, the state's responsible for that land. Are you catching my drift? Right? And it's like yet all these offices are taking taxes and everything from everyday people so that they can fill their offices with new furniture all the time, buy themselves new trucks, do all this stuff, that they can use to take care of the land, but they never fucking do. They don't. They haven't. Maybe they did 20 years ago. Whatever happened in history, it's not that world anymore. Just got windy. It's not that world anymore. The maintainers, they got freaking lazy too. And they did. If people really cared about the infrastructure, you think they'd be working out there on it, and whether they're getting a paycheck or not, but people don't. Everything's about money, man. Everything is turned into money all over the place, the whole world. Just that's what they cared about for years, and it's never been a priority for us. Never. Huh, Ma? So we never really had it. So why would we care? We're not in the demographics. We're allowed to participate. I was for a little while, but then I was like, man, to participate in this 3D, to be a successful freaking member of society. I mean, people are so fake. They act like they like people and they don't. And they're so fake, man. They're doing all kinds of stuff to their face and stuff. It's so weird. I grew up on highlights, man. I could tell when people got stuff done to them, and it's not aging. It's just people don't feel good about themselves, so they're trying to do all this superficial shit to try and make themselves feel better. And it's shallow and it's empty, and I don't know. I think that's where the division is. The majority of the division on this planet is people living from their heart. Huh? Or Or are they living from their ego? It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. To determine who is. People feel different that live from their ego. They feel cold like plastic. Yeah, Pluto will tear down the whole corrupt system. You know? But the thing of it is that how many planetary alignments have happened in the last 20 years? See, that's the thing, is we have free will. We have free will, and people they're not choosing, they're not making the choices. They're not. They're still, and even the practitioners that I see is and stuff like that, man. They're still freaking meeting in Sedona. They're freaking, their retreats and stuff like that, I hope it don't get as bad as I think it is. I feel like it is. I feel like it is. Because there's just so many people that have to learn the same life lesson at the same time. I listened to Crystal Time last night. She was one of my favorites. And she put out a new video last night, and well, maybe people should just go listen to her. She's making the all the connections. It's like Atlantis again. I'll just say that. And then Crystal Time is Crystal, CRYSTAL -TYME. And a lot of people send her a lot of stuff, and I like the presentations that she puts together. I listen to them for my bedtime story and stuff. I've been listening to Alan Watts a lot lately. I go through my periods of time that I really just to focus on his voice and not get too caught up in the monkey mind chatter. Because as being energetic sensitive, people think it's so cute. It's like a novelty to be energetic sensitive. But what they don't get is you're freaking either you're succumbing to energies, you're transmuting energies, or that's pretty much it. It's not all that rad. And especially like when there's peak times where there's, because that's what the powers that be like to do. They like to interject. You all right, Tuck? You okay? Good boy. Frickin' fear into society, like frickin' a junkie likes to put it in his veins, And so you do that, feel it. I could just feel the whole world just wah! I take my shoes off, take off my socks, go stand out, give it to Mother Earth, because I can't take it no more. Oh, Ma. We're doing pretty okay. I don't think things have changed much for me and Ma. Never really. I mean, we've just kind of always been divinely protected. I guess it's the easiest way to put it. We have. I don't know. Sometimes because, like, it's evening now, but, like, in the morning, it's my time when it's like, oh, I could go out, I could do this, I could do that. It's like every morning I'm ready to take on the... After let all the dogs out, I start thinking about it, and I'm like, nah, I kind of overreacted. But I think a lot of it has to do with the moon being in Pisces, too, but that's freaking cycling out, so I just, whew. I haven't been too crabby, though, so that's pretty cool. What else was I going to talk about? There's a picnic downtown for the freedom fighters. Did I think I gave the rest of my cards away for those guys? Yeah, I think I did. I don't need these business cards for anymore. I don't need these anymore either. Alright, I guess I can clean out my wallet later. I don't have it. But the 3rd of April, they're having a a little picnic and get together downtown in the park at downtown Taos. So I think I might go down there and check it out. See if I can meet some new people, some more like-minded people. That's when I go down there and I hold my sign. It says back there, it says, when has the government ever said anything true? People get really pissed off about that, man. When you disrupt people's ideologies, you know, when they have their belief system. My dad was in the military. He was a good man. So you can't talk bad about military, man. Well, let me tell you something about the good men in the military. I worked with a lot of the good men in the military. And I would go up to it because I'd come in because I'd be in the truck outside, you know, at the equipment, all driving in the truck, supporting the flight line, while all the good men were freaking sitting on their asses inside. Yeah, the good men. I walk in, they'd just be freaking chilling, just sitting. Nobody's turning wrenches, you know, just freaking, you know, just chilling, freaking living in the lap of luxury, air, you know, fans blowing on them and stuff. And I walk in, I say things like, I hope you don't go home and tell your family how hard you worked today. I hope you don't do that. Because then you're a fucking liar on top of being lazy too. They hated me, man. They hate me because I'm like, do work. Just do your work. Just do the work and then piss it away later. Just do the work first. To bully people, it's great for you. If you like, you know, if you like to use rank, you know, as I am superior to you because I have been in this stupid game longer than you and I got more buttons and more freaking chevrons on my sleeve, but I'm a fucking idiot. You know, I don't listen to idiots, and that's why I could only do 6 years. That's it. You know, the swinging wiener club, and then they freaking just got. Minnie locked himself in the bathroom, or is that Artie? Artie. That was Artie. I was like, what's that scratching noise? Artie's embarrassed. It's alright, goofball. Anyway, so, yeah, one of the videos I did in my archives is how they spent, in 2017, they spent, what was it, $11 million on male enhancement drugs. Boner pills. Boner pills. For why? The majority of freaking that is a dude telling himself, like, talking himself out of performance. You know, you're telling yourself, you know. But I guess it's the easier, softer way to take a pill, you know. But shoot, most of their wives haven't wanted to freaking, they don't want them to take the pills. Please, for the love of God, do not take the pills. We don't want to deal with you without the pills. So, minus the pills. You know what? Benny, get out of there. So, I don't know when exactly things changed, when people lost their freaking integrity. I don't know. I think it's just for skaters. That's the thing. It's like, why would I stay 20 years, long, any kind of longevity in the military? It's crap. We're the bullies. We're the antagonists. We're the ones that go into other countries. Syria, we've been bombing people with freaking drones and stuff for years and years and years. You know, nobody cared. Nobody cared about us killing people. You know, invading Syria for freaking weed. Yeah, nobody cared. You know, we're the heroes. We're the heroes. We're doing it for freedom. Oh my God. It just cracks me up, man. But that's my daddy. My daddy's a cop too. Is your daddy one of those fat cops? Don't get me started on those fat cops that freaking, the biggest resource hogs, man. Graduate from high school, get out, and then freaking just go freaking. They're having an election. They're having an election here in Taos, where I live. Profile. I posted this a little while ago. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Here are the two sheriff candidates. They're debating in Taos County for the Democratic Party forum. Right? Look at these guys. Look at these guys. They fuck. Really? Are you really? Really? Look what I wrote. I said the only serving either care about is lunch. They're fucking scumbags, dude. Both of them. They don't look like fucking men of integrity. They don't. More of the fucking bros club, y'all. More of the bros club. Boy, it's freaking. I feel like I would need to freaking defend myself from these guys over anything that these guys would come and save and protect me from. You know what I mean? It's like, what's your history? You know, and for these people that have been in these offices for decades, it's a... So I'm personally pretty excited for all these systems to come crash and burn, you know? Really. It's all nonsense. It doesn't make any sense that they perpetuate. It's crazy because people have just watched. Just like, you know, whether it's real or fake, but dude, if somebody was walking up on me like that, do you think I would just stand there and let them freaking hit me? I haven't stood there and let somebody hit me in, I don't know, since I was a kid. Because you don't think that someone's going to do that. But, you know, you have a little light. And they have their history, too. They have their history. It's all a game. It's all a silly, silly game. I'm sick of their people. Some people just want to live their lives. That's all. They just want to live their lives. Some people have had a lot of really crappy shit happen to them. They just want to feel better from all the crappy shit. You know, but society just keeps throwing them more shit. Here's another rule. Here's another policy. Here's another hoop you gotta be put through because the powers that be. Because some freaking overachiever couldn't learn how to meditate, so he just keeps spewing out rules and well, let's make him do this and let's make him do that and let's make him do. I've always been more for Turtle Island anyway. Really? I always have. I've been more for Turtle Island. You know, Turtle Island is what America was before the colonists came over and wiped out, what was it, 80 million. Yeah, 80 million. Like a little cockroach. We ain't gonna go. So, that's all right. There's a lot. Oh, man, I just feel, I feel for the people that are inept. I feel for the people that don't have tools. I feel for the people that have been so sheltered and so taken care of by whether it's your parent, you know, and you have no idea what the world is really about, and you know, and everybody's coming to a point that, you know, you live this life, you're gonna come to the realization that at some point you're gonna be by yourself, and are people equipped? Are people ready to handle what comes with when you're by yourself? I don't think so. People don't do good with by themselves. As you can see, with a lot of, like, I don't know, it's not so much now, but I remember seeing snippets of, like, famous people doing because everybody just started doing their talks and stuff, you know, and their podcasts, and they just start breaking down. And I had a breakdown too, but it's just, what's the thing is, we're human beings. We're social beings. We are, whether we want to be or not, you know. We can't make heaven on earth with what, just our own little pocket of earth. Is that what people are trying to do? Is that what people are trying to do? Are they just trying to make their own little pocket of heaven on earth just for themselves and nobody else? Is that what's happening? I kind of got a feeling that's what's happening. Because I see a lot of people living the best versions of their life with their little cliques, you know, and their own little, stingy shit. What else? I didn't really even feel like talking very long today because I am seeing evidence of more freaking people getting hostile, though. More and more people. I saw freaking people at Disneyland today freaking duking it out. That's the thing is, when people don't have emotional control, you're going to see it all over the place. You're going to see it. People just swinging, you know. You don't get to put your hands on people just because you don't like what they say. You don't. But Don't say that to, the privileged, because they get to do whatever they want. See, that would be so weird if like the world, if majority of the people on it were having the same experience, but there's just so many people having so many different experiences. I'd like to live as the privileged one for a little while. I did for a little bit. I had an 830 credit score. I could go wherever I want, do whatever I want, But the thing of it is I never wanted to. I never wanted to, like, Mom did a good job raising me, though. I never really was big on living outside of my means. But regardless of what other people's perceptions of me are, but I'm not one, I don't do frivolous things. I did go to back in 2018, I went before I didn't like her anymore. Because this is back, yeah, but now I don't like her anymore. But I went to see Lady Gaga in Tacoma, and because I knew the astrology of what was coming, and I was like, this is going to be like your last hurrah, because you're going to be freaking made to go within, so, and that's what happened. But I'm big on having the experience. But but nowadays, in retrospect, I'd like to take